Today I learned that web scraping is essentially giving your intelligent system a significant upgrade in capability using a constant supply of fresh, relevant data. I dove into Python's request library in combination with Beautiful Soup and found out how straightforward it is for me to fetch a web page's HTML, parse it, and extract exactly the type of data I need. Whether it's product prices from e-commerce sites, news article sentiments from news media outlets, or trending topics from social platforms, all those workflows are similar. It just involves sending a GET request to receive the page or retrieve the page's HTML, parse the HTML DOM with Beautiful Soup using CSS selectors or tag hierarchies to isolate relevant elements and extract clean, structured data into usable forms like lists, data frames, or JSON objects into downstream processing. One interesting thing I found about this process is that it doesn't have to be manual or one-off. This means that by pairing a web scraper with scheduled jobs, you can create a fully automated web scraping pipeline or data ingestion pipeline. Now, this means that your ML model can be trained depending on the time you set, can be trained periodically, weekly, hourly, monthly, in almost real time, eliminating the fear or the risk of models being becoming stale because of outdated data. Then, as always, when you think about system level thinking, you always have to incorporate the risks or the need to consider security. Now, in this case, it's always important to, when performing web scraping, to read the robot.txt file, right, to understand what parts of the website you are allowed to scrape or crawled in this instance, what pages on the website or software are allowed to be crawled. Also, you also understand rate limits. You have to be careful of rate limits so that your IP doesn't get banned from such sites due to excessive exceeding rate limits. So when you talk of systems level thinking, you are thinking of not just web scraping for local, you're thinking of production level. Now in production level, when you think about these risks and things like rate limits, this means that you have to include things like delays, request throttling, and or using rotation proxies. So in conclusion, you can just say that web scraping plus automation just means a continuous data ingestion pipeline, and when done effectively, it can serve as a backbone for building efficient ML systems. So that's what I learned today. See you in the next one.